Just, we go over.
We shouldn't.
You gotta pay attention. I'm playing the game. I can't be your everything, baby.
And now we're back.
Oh shit.
Is that an oh shit to now we're back? Or
Yeah.
To the okay.
That was an oh shit we're back. I'm like, oh shit, I actually shot something while we were off. I was playing the game.
Well, we could.
Whoops.
They don't have to see every second of
Yeah,
us.
come on.
Yeah, we have private lives.
Yeah, but you should.
So
see,
here's my social security number.
Yeah, you should see Blade Runner 2049 though.
I mean,
No, you are.
I already bought tickets. Like I
It's-
am locked in to see it.
Just the
now.
parts that they try to make it back to Blade Runner, I think, are the worst parts of that film. Like
I've heard different interpretations of it. And I think you and I's like viewpoints line up a lot, but you're like my viewpoints but harsher.
Yeah, probably.
I think you're slightly harsher than I am.
I am.
I think maybe I should be harsher at times, and sometimes I think you should be less harsh.
That's true. I'm less harsh in my writing, I think. I think when I write, I'm really less harsh. So I'm like, oh, I'm talking, so I'm being like, just kind of shooting the shit with my friends. So I'm giving like my off-the-cuff more opinions. And when I sit down and think about what I'm saying, it's a lot less off-the-cuff opinion, boy. Because
Are you saying like it's less harsh because it's less off the cuff?
Well, yeah, because I'm like thinking
Because
way
you can say
through.
like, you have like more time to sit here, formulate it and be like, well, actually, here's my rebuttal
Call
to
of Duty
myself.
Infinite Warfare was a game I gave like a 7 out of 10, which I still think was too high. So I don't like review scaling things, but I gave my review of it. It's probably a 6 or a 5 out in my head.
Are you saying like if 5 is perfectly average?
Yeah, 5 is average, 6 is I think on a full scale, I try to use the full scale, which I don't think enough reviewers do in general. But
I think more reviewers are starting to.
I think reviewers are starting to get rid of the review scale, which is what I'm way more happy about.
Like
read
you're saying,
the
like,
fucking
just
review.
like not having a scale.
Yeah, just read what the author says. Like that's what I want.
Yeah. I mean, I get why they have it because it's a nice way to easily offhand tell somebody from the start, like, this is my overarching opinion of it. Like, this is my extremely generalized opinion.
You know what that's called?
And then you read the review. What?
A thesis, motherfucker. Read the top of the page. That's how I feel.
No, but I mean, like, in our world, like, marketability wise.
Oh, yeah. No,
like,
I understand
you
why
need
it's
the
there.
rating system,
Yeah.
I think.
Can he come through?
I don't know, but you can kill him anyway. We have a lot of ammo. We can pull out the pistol. He's dead.
You
They
cop.
They do that, like... God.
You cop. He's dead. Oh, shit. Oh, well, he's already up.
It's like, it is weird that I watch... Do you know who like the YouTuber? Yeah, I loved that.
He just went.
He just fucking went through the whole hall.
He was like, see you later, fucker, and then flew. I activated the trap. Shit.
This is gonna sound weird, but you know who the reviewer or the YouTuber Critical is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that guy. But he started doing his own review thing called the Moist Meter. It's just like the weirdest thing is like how much of a joke is how he names it and how like his scale of 1 to 100 thing is moisture percentage. But then, like, he actually gives, like, a very, like, detailed review of things, I think is the funniest joke. So he, like, kicks it off, he's like, welcome to the moist meter. Let's see how moist this is. Like, he, like, opens with the joke, and then he's like, alright, so bottom line, I went in, like, yeah, the story was, like, kind of nice in this picture. Like, I thought, like, it was interesting. And, like, I think that's the ultimate joke of it, is that it's a very legitimate review, like, from his point of view. Which he also, like, he prefaces, like, I am not, like, a movie, video game buff, like, I have no innate knowledge. Like, he's giving a very detailed review from the point of view of someone who just enjoys films and video games. And I'm like, man, this is, like, really good. And
I think that's
like,
what critics are, though, most of the time.
Yeah. But I mean, like, he isn't somebody who, like, has a background in the industry or anything like that. Like, he's, aside from just enjoying the fruits of an industry. But he gives, like, a very detailed review, like, step by step, things he liked, things he didn't. He'll add some, like, jokes in there and whatnot, but at the end, he always gives, like, his 1 to 100 score. Which, was, like, a big point in his first episode. He was like, I'm about to rate this. Oh, by the way, 50. Perfectly average. He was like, he, like, went out of his way to sit here and be like, I hate that everybody's, like, 70 is, like, okay now. He's like, no. 50 means it was perfectly okay. It's like, I give this a 60%. And he's like, that means it's above average. And I was like, I appreciated that a lot, I think.
I appreciate this.
Just to hear a content creator, like one that I like, doing reviews and being like, hey, my ratings are not, or like, this is my ratings, personal opinion.
It's weird. I'm always tired of review talk because I've like had it every couple. It feels like it's had every couple of years. Like I think
Like talks about reviews in general.
yeah,
or,
like there's like the Donkey video recently that was about reviews that like got some traction, and I just thought it was such shit because like a discussion that was had like 2 years ago, and I legitimately think it was a bad talk because it was like
I mean,
I've heard this.
I don't really go to Donkey a lot for good arguments.
That's true. I mean, I think his review stuff people enjoy. Like they enjoy a funny comedic review, and I think that's
No, I'm not
fine.
saying it doesn't have an audience and it doesn't have like that. I just don't go there for a serious review.
Yeah,
I think like critical is a weird midpoint where it's like half joking, half like a very serious review from his point of view.
see, I wouldn't go to critical for anything serious because he's just a big joke boy. So like that's how that argument would sit with me. So like when someone puts stuff out there, I'm gonna take it as what it is, and I will
That's true.
critique it for what it is. And if it's bad, it's bad.
Yeah.
And like that's like it read just so like boring to me of being like. I remember this discussion. It's like I had this discussion.
You're like this is like been there, done that.
This is
kind
like
of
talking
deal,
about
yeah.
review scores, and also you made like really weird mistakes that were obvious. Like, how do I find reviewers I like on IGN? And he's like sitting next, and there's like a literally like it's like click on the author page and just look at their reviews.
Yeah, like
and,
look at like either their reviews
look at
or
their.
like
It's called a
there's probably
byline.
bio,
It's,
yeah.
it's called a byline, motherfucker. And he takes you to the fucking byline, and you can know, and you can. It's like, oh, if you, but then you like on YouTube, you can find what these people like. So if I say I like this JRPG. That means I'm like being honest with you because I don't like JRPGs that much. I think this one's really good, and I'm like, what? Like
Yeah,
that's
I
such a
don't-
weird thing to say.
I
It's
think
like
it's just like I don't know. I appreciate that they're like because of YouTube too. We do have this huge like variety of reviewers. Just because I think like if you're going to look at reviews at all, you should be looking at reviews of somebody who kind of is close to your personal taste. Because I think
Yeah.
like honestly, reviews are just like a more formal version of your friend recommending you something.
yeah,
Yeah. So I'm like, it's like just because like a gaggle of reviewers like this, it's like what if it's just something I don't like personally.
oh yeah, he gets taken by the tentacle monster. Correct.
I guess that's like my honest like opinion of reviews in general is it's like find reviewer like I'm good with reviewers, like I think that's a good
Yeah.
thing. I'm glad that's a career people can take and people have fun with as someone who reviews things constantly.
Yeah,
Not in any official capacity.
no professional sense here,
No.
except for
Guess
me.
it could.
I'm totally
it's
professional.
like I don't know, there's the Objective Perspective podcast. It's like kind of
Sort
a review
of.
set. It's like review with our conversation. I wouldn't really
Shit.
call it a full scale review of any kind. Just let him walk into it.
yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's
Oh,
why.
that's right. I remember because I fucked this up last time.
Yeah,
He's dead.
it's true.
You killed him. You're a murder boy now.
It's finally something I can do correctly. Yeah, it's weird. I think reviews and critiques are different things as always. And doing a review, and then like also what you're aiming your review to be. It's like I never think I should do a review for everyone or be like this is what I think everyone should think about this. So I think it's bad. I don't think it's ever good. I think that
Oh, yeah.
paints yourself weirdly. I think scores are for people like, oh, if you want this game, get this game. And I think always reviews should be like weirdly looked at for pricing and stuff. Like, should reviews be looked at for pricing? Like, I think so. But also some people would say no, just look at the game by itself. And I think that's weirdly weird. That's bullshit most of the time. But also, let's say you pick up the game at $15 and you're reviewing it for yourself. Does that game change the idea of how, like, does that change the idea of it? And, like, I think stuff like that's so weird.
Yeah.
Can you review a game after, like, 10 years? And the answer is like, duh, you should be able to. You should. You should always
Yeah,
look
and I
back at
think,
old
like-
games.
yeah,
but
I
also,
think
does
you
that
should.
change the way you look at that game since it's been 10 years? And like,
No, undoubtedly
should you
it does,
look at
yeah.
it like it was the day it came out? And the answer, I always say, is fucking never.
I say you look at it the way that you're looking at it. Like,
Yeah.
reviews are subjective to begin with. So
That's
just-
right. Oblivion is a bad game. It looks like trash.
I just, yeah.
Just awful human
No, I mean,
being.
you can say like things like graphics factor in. Like, I think like just it's inherent. Like, what are you reviewing for, and how do you want to be known as a reviewer?
Yeah.
I don't think there's like any wrong way really to review something.
Lights in my eyes. The very real way.
But yeah, I just think like that is part of intent.
Yeah.
As someone who once was the guy who was like, objectively speaking, this is the best. Like, I think there's a lot of subjection to everything now. I think I've been
course.
shown the error of my ways.
Yeah, there's no. Was there's especially when you review anything, there's never an objective look at anything because that's impossible. Just
You mess
inherently.
with
Oh,
that,
it's right there.
or,
Yeah. Just take it out. There's just no objective way to look at anything. The only objective way to look at a game would be like, does it work? Like, are there no bugs? And you go like, yes.
I think
Or
that is
no.
something you can say. Like,
Yeah.
that might be the one objective like thing is like, can
Yeah.
you actually play the game, and
Yeah.
not just because you're like either good or bad at it, but because like was the game actually competently put together?
Yeah, and like that's about it.
Yeah.
Because like games looking nice is subjective, games playing nice is subjective.
I mean, there's some old school games that I'm still like, man, like even though the technology wasn't there to make it look better, it's like this looks really cool because they played like with the style in a weird way or did something that it's like this wasn't really meant to look photorealistic
Yeah.
or anything. And even then, you can be like, this is like kind of realistic, but the blockiness might be something you like.
Yeah.
I think it's just like
people think
visual-
Minecraft looks good. Like there's
Yeah.
your answer for like that doesn't matter.
I feel like there's also your opinion on Minecraft.
I think Minecraft actually has a good style to it. That'll be my argument. I'll sit on it. I think modding it helps, but I also don't like Minecraft that much just because those games aren't for me. I only like the
You
music
didn't
of
heal,
Minecraft.
by the way. I don't know if you were.
I was
trying to.
looking to see what we got. That's
Okay.
all. And I was like, maybe I'll heal. And then I was like, nah, fuck it.
I think the music's kind of relaxing in Minecraft.
That's why I like it. I think it's like a really good musical track. But also like I also think about like it's a hard thing for me to like look at Minecraft now and not think about
Notch, yeah.
Yeah, and be like, God,
Guy like liberally throws around the C word and is just kind of a dick.
he's just an asshole. Like
He's,
just
like,
a
the worst.
real like piece of shit. Like I think he's entering Pizzagate territory.
I can see it. Like
And
can
I
see,
think
the-
I'm like saying like he's entering it. And I think he may have already entered it. And I'm
he just isn't
unsure.
like public about it.
No,
or,
I
like,
think he
we
might have. I just
haven't
don't
seen
follow
it.
him enough,
Yeah.
like to know that. I think he
I
might
mean, it's
have
like
already been
I've
public.
learned a long time ago that I didn't want to follow Notch as
Like
a person.
the thing is, I'm saying like I think he is public about Pizzagate stuff. I'm just unsure as I haven't listened to him in a while.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that, like I don't care enough to follow Notch, nor do I think he's like an influential enough figure for it to really matter to me.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people are just like, I like Minecraft, and they can separate it from him, and like I guess good for them, but
like it's really hard. I babysitted like two little girls, and
they both
they
love Minecraft.
fucking love Minecraft.
I mean, it's like I can
went
see
to
how,
like a private camp to learn how to code, like using Minecraft as like a base stuff, like
yeah.
very interesting stuff. And
But then like you just remember Notch.
I'm
and
like
his
I
shooting
can't. Like I just hope they grow up and never figure out who made Minecraft. Is like my actual answer. Like because like he's just a piece of shit.
No, it really is, and it like kind of can ruin it for you. Like,
Does.
yeah. To be fair, I have never owned Minecraft. I think I once had like a trial version or something like that.
I own Minecraft. I thought that game was like so cool when it was like being made, and I still think there's parts of that game that were like real cool. I remember I don't like the game that much, but when I play with my friends, I was like, this is really cool. Like
I mean, it's just
what
kind
an
of
incredible experience I'm
it's
having.
just kind of a good game idea, just because it's like give you some tools and let you just kind of mess with the world.
Yeah.
Like I mean, it's a very easy game to get behind.
And then you just follow the guy, and you're like, oh, it's all a mistake, I guess. Never meet your heroes, kids. I guess is like the actual thing, right?
There are exceptions.
They're true. Tom Hanks, if he's your hero, I think it's good.
Tom Hanks seems like one of the chillest guys.
Every time you hear about Tom Hanks, just like what a nice man, and I'm like, all right, cool. Like,
I remember there's like a group of friends like hanging out at a bar. And they were all like pretty sauced, and one of them ended up like passing out. Like he was fine, just like fell asleep.
yeah.
And Tom Hanks just happened to come into the bar around that time, and just took a shit ton of pictures with this guy, like just like arm around him, like buddy, and they like showed him all this the next day. The guy's like a huge Tom Hanks fan.
Oh.
He just passed out for the one time he ever got to meet him and didn't even know about it. And I was like, that sounds really fucking hilarious. There's like Bill Murray, who I hear is like kind of like dickish,
Yeah.
but I also hear about him just doing like stupid like prankster shit that I'm like, I'd do this if I had your fame. Like apparently he's on multiple occasions he'll run up to random people in a restaurant, eat like one piece of food off their plate, look them dead in the eye, and say no one will believe you as he runs off. Which I'm like, I'd do that if I was someone that's like noteworthy enough that that would be a deal to somebody. Like, walk up, eat a single fry off their plate, look him dead in the eye, and say, no one will believe this.
I think the weird thing is, like, I have a difference with, like, comedians and actors. Like, I don't think I'd ever really want to, like, become friends with a comedian. It's like, I feel like they're broken people. Like, a lot of comedians are... Yeah.
Good at what they do.
Like, you hear, like, honest
very
comedians
sad
talk about
way.
themselves, and they're like, yeah, we're, like, broken humans. And I'm like, oh, okay.
And
like,
you watch
that's
this on
it.
Funny People.
Yeah. I don't... Judd Apatow's a weird ass dude. It is weird that Judd Apatow became, like, one of the biggest producers in, like, comedy ever right now.
Yeah.
Like, The Big Sick, he produced that? And film's, like, actually one of my favorites that's come out this year.
I mean, I guess he just has a good eye for finding, like, good projects.
Yeah, it's like, his films themselves aren't that great, actually. I don't like Knocked Up, 40-Year-Old Virgin, Funny People. They're not, like, my favorite films.
I've never actually watched all of Funny People.
I saw
just
that in
remember it's
theaters,
like
baby.
I remember it being sold as like a goofy comedy, and it was really more of like
it's like a
hard drama.
Yeah, it's like a very hard, sad drama with Adam Sandler.
It's like they advertised it entirely wrong because it was like, oh, Judd Apatow made a movie with comedians in it.
Yeah, and you're like, this isn't fun at all for anyone.
Yeah, it's like, I'm gonna go in for a funny time, and it's like, fucking, I'm dying of cancer, and I've accomplished nothing with my life, is how I feel, and I'm like, alright, this is not what I thought I was getting into.
Hell of a film.
Yeah, never finished it. It was like, not just because I was like, I don't like, well, I think it was part of that, but I was like younger, like I watched it like right after it came out, and I was too young, I think, to really get into it, at least like my taste at that time.
Yeah, I don't know if it's good. I don't remember really watching it after that, but
I'm curious to try watching it again now that I like know what I'm getting into and I'm a little older.
Yeah, his films gradually turned from comedies into like dramedies, into dramas, and I think trying to get back to comedy now.
Yeah, I think like he's got a good eye for it as far as like, you know, as a producer, which, you know, maybe that's the job for him. Like, saying like, oh, he's produced a lot of great things, might say, yeah, he has a good eye for finding, you know, talent outside of himself.
He definitely should keep up with some of that, because he's a pretty good like eye for all that junk.
I mean, I think like, you think like he should keep up like directing or keep
producing?
Up producing? Yeah.
Yeah, I think The Big Sick was like actually really, really good.
I still haven't seen it, and I keep being told I should.
There's like some weird problems with it, but I almost can't say they're problems because of.
You need to go find another circuit.
It's true.
It's to the right, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's right. There you go. Second, I got it.
Damn it. Electrician.
No.
Don't think anybody was expecting you to be.
Is he an electrician?
Is this like him Freudian projecting?
I'm gonna make sure it's not in the save room.
I don't think it is.
Just gonna double check.
Aha! It wasn't. God, I'm smart.
Let's get smart next time.
Great at sex.